Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Wrong Ones. So we are coming now after the shambles that was the ODI series that happened in Australia. Did not go the way anyone wanted or planned, but Kabir and Josh predicted it right. I'll give them that. They both said 2-1 Australia. I said 2-1 India. So we know where this is coming from. And yeah, let's we're gonna look back. So right now I'm joined with Noor, who is talking to us from some high happening locations. Guys, if you want a happening social life, just hit up Noor. She'll set you up. And then we've got Aryaman joining us as well. And Kabir will join us in a few minutes. He's delayed doing other things. So we're going to talk about the ODIs and review quickly because not much to talk about, not many happy memories, just a whole load of getting smacked. And then we will move on to the T20s and looking forward to the T20s International, where hopefully, which is our best chance at probably winning a series on this tour. So yeah, let's start with the ODI review. Yeah, what do you guys think? Where did it all go wrong? Aryaman, what do you think was the biggest disappointment for India in this ODI series?
I think our bowlers didn't bowl really well the entire series, especially the first two games. The Australians were scoring more than 350 runs each game, and for the batsmen that puts you in a lot of pressure. So I think the bowlers needed to step up, and they failed to do so.
Noor, any other things that you think were apart from the bowling? What else went wrong?
Um, See, now every team made 300 runs every game. So I don't think like no one batted that badly. Of course, there's some issues with the batting, not converting those starts to like larger innings. That the Australian team did well. Kohli's lack of centuries this year is a bit concerning. But I think with batting, those are small fixes. A big lapse of I think judgment was the bowling department. The fact that we couldn't break the early partnership and we didn't have wickets during the power play was just like that's where everything goes off. You have to, if a team makes a 100-run opening stand, they're going to make 300 plus. That's what happens. So the fact that we didn't take early wickets, the fact that we couldn't really figure out our line, and that little third pacer issue we had with Saini also. I guess this is now the new India number four conversation.
No,
India's
I
like
don't think so
third
though. I
pacer.
think I think Bhuvi is if when fit, Bhuvi is the third pacer. It's just that Bhuvi is not fit
Yeah,
very
it fit,
often.
but movies, yeah, exactly, right? And I think I actually like this is like Sani's pace is so impressive, but like I was talking thinking about this. He's not developed yet, which to be fair, like he's such a like young bowler. He hasn't played that
He's
much
28.
international cricket. Yeah, but he in terms of experience, how much
Yeah,
international cricket has he played, right? It's
fair
not like
enough.
I mean by young, I mean experience. So like the fact that he hasn't played a lot, I think he just needs to figure that out. He needs to figure out lines and lines. I mean, Bhuvi and stuff weren't like incredible when they came. They developed into better bowlers with age. So hopefully that happens to Sani as well. Because his pace is fantastic. So he just needs to get it together. But the bowling was disappointing. Just
Yeah, and I think
disappointing.
for me, I think Natarajan looked like a good prospect. Like he gave you a left arm angle, which we have missed since Zahir Khan retired. Kabir, please
Yeah.
shave before you come on the next podcast. But
Oh my
anyway,
god, what is this
yeah,
stash?
guys, we are in the middle of intense conversation here, right? Okay, so I think
No,
Natarajan
dude, I know now. I can't. I'm not gonna agree with anything Kabir says because he thinks that stash is a good idea.
good. At least our podcast will have some new. So I think Natarajan looked the prospect, and we need a left-arm pacer. He can be there once Bhuvi comes back. He can be the backup pacer. He impressed a lot more than Saini. Saini just got smashed everywhere by everyone. And I think Chahal also looked quite bad. Like he compared to Zampa, he looked quite ineffective. And then Kuldeep yesterday bowled pretty well. I think Kuldeep should be given a run as a number one spinner for India. And yeah, I think that was the bowling was the main worry. And I also think our opening partnerships they were not really incredible. And our pace of batting, my God, there are so many dot balls. Like if you compare us to England and even Australia, there is no way India on a good day India will score 340, 350. India will not go to 380 like these other teams have. So I think we really need to fix that. We need to get a middle order enforcer who will go after the spin, and I think we have that sitting in a certain Rishabh Pant, but he needs to get selected and put into the team. So yeah, Kabir, anything else? We're talking about what went wrong with India right now. What do you think? Apart from the bowling, anything else?
I think what you said about the pace of play was the most important thing. I think the brand of cricket we're playing right now is sort of lost in the past. It's not going to stand.
I'm very scared we might have an England 2015 soon at some World Cup.
Yeah, it's thing is, I don't think that's going to happen because I think we're a level above some of the other teams. I think it's not going to happen. We're going to beat the West Indies, like we're going to beat Sri Lanka. We'll beat South Africa most of the time, that kind of thing. It's only trouble against England, New Zealand, and Australia. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I mean, I think it's the pace of play, really. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that was what went badly for India. Now, what went well? I think we can all agree on one thing. I'm not sure if there's anything much other than that went well for India. So, Noor, do you want to start this one? What went well for India?
His name is Hardik Pandya. He's a new father, and I think something is transformed in the way he's batting because he looks fantastic. He's an aggressive 21st century cricketer. He is so good. He is the definition of what the game is turning into, and I think it's a good thing. He's really great. Seeing him bowl was great.
I was scared he was going to break his back or something.
I was too, but he's made a few changes. But seeing him bowl means at least he's on the path to recovery. The fact that he had to bowl, it was not.
That was more out of desperation than him actually.
It was wanting to bowl, but no, like it's fine. It means he's making
back. We had Mayank Agarwal bowling in that match, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I guess what we're also missing is like one of our opening, like maybe like a part-time bowler in our opening.
Maybe Rishabh Pant should learn how to bowl some off spin and then come back into the Indian team. It might actually end up helping him.
Kabir can give him lessons.
Yeah, left arm off spin. But yeah, I think Hardik Pandya definitely. I think what was stood out for me the most was he read the situation. He didn't just go out like Pandya of old would just go and bam, 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 bam and get out.
Yeah.
He read the situation. He built innings. He made 90s and 92s. So yeah, anything else, Kabir, apart from Hardik Pandya, what else went well for India?
Oh, what else went well?
Jadeja was also good.
Jadeja was very good. Yeah.
With the bat, with the ball, he was average.
Yeah, I want to say that T. Natarajan was very good. I think he stands out as a prospect for sort of the future, not just in ODIs but T20s as well. He's only played one game, so we're saying a lot based on one game, and eventually you get figured out as well. They'll find out his weaknesses and stuff, but it's a matter of how resilient he can be and how.
But I think the fact that he can respond so many Yorkers will help him because.
Yeah, that's definitely true. It's just a matter of seeing how he'll respond to teams figuring him out and stuff like that. But I hope he'll do well. I think he'll have a good year, 2 years at least. I think maybe, and then going after that, we'll see.
Yeah, Aryaman, anything else that went well?
I think Kabir and Noor have already covered it. Pandya played with a lot of maturity. And Natarajan was a good plus point for the team, something to look forward to in the future. And also, I think Jadeja, as a fifth bowler, he did quite a good job compared to the other bowlers. As in, his economy rate wasn't that bad in the first few games. But you need him to take wickets. But
if he's playing as 1 of 5, he needs to take wickets.
Yeah, but no one could take wickets, so I don't blame him for
that. Wait, guys, I have one more thing to add. I'm gonna be eating my words because before this, in that whole Australia-India podcast we did, I was like, Shardul Thakur does not deserve to play for India. He's not good enough.
It was a dead rubber. It was a dead rubber.
Okay,
here's my issue with Shardul Thakur. He will take wickets, but if someone wants to hit him, they can hit him. Like he cannot stop it. If someone goes after him, he doesn't have the ammo and the ability to stop them from going after him. Like he doesn't have a Yorker. He's a very hittable bowler.
He bowled a couple of good Yorkers in the last game.
I'm not denying it. He bowled well yesterday, but I just don't think as a long-term prospect, he should be 1 of 4.
No, I agree. I don't think he's better than Bhuvi or Natarajan. I'm just saying, like, you should give credit where he deserves it. He bowled well. I also think the Australian,
I also think we need to acknowledge the fact that we currently have the batsman with the highest batting average in all of active ODI cricket, Navdeep Saini, with a massive average of 92. So I think that deserves a shout out as well because I mean, not many people. That's like Bradman-esque cricket right now, if you ask me.
Goat.
Yeah. Noor, what else?
I
You
agree,
say
man.
something?
This is just over. Yeah, I was just gonna say like overall, I also feel like the fielding was off.
Oh, it was terrible. It was like the retro jersey
Yeah,
brought out the whole old India.
Those are,
yeah,
to be
I
fair, like
actually
the
think
one thing
so.
that did work for India was the jerseys. I thought the jerseys was sick.
Yeah, but it
I
brought
love
out
the
the old
color.
India, man.
I
Yeah.
love this
Brought out
dark
the
blue.
fielding, the bowling, and everything was like from 20 years ago. But yeah, I think also a word on Australia from everyone. I thought Australia were brilliant, like when they had the advantage. And I think Australia on flat tracks are incredible because they've got it perfectly figured out. Their openers give them a good start, then Smith builds on it, makes like a big score, and then Maxwell comes and goes insane. I mean, Glenn Maxwell is possibly the biggest enigma in cricket. Like he plays brilliantly for Australia, and then he goes to the IPL and does what? Like what does he do in the IPL? How can you do that?
Think about this though. Smith, Finch, and Maxwell all had shitty IPLs, and they're all playing fantastic cricket
Basically they don't
for
take the
Australia.
IPL seriously. They go there, make some money, and come back and
Or
then chill.
maybe ODI is just their better format.
Let's see how they do in T20. They might kill us there also.
I hope not. God. Oh God, sorry. I have
Yeah,
a
Aryaman,
coconut falling on
anything
me.
else
I think Noor and Kabir basically covered everything.
about Australia?
About Australia, yeah, again, Maxwell, he's doesn't play well in the IPL. He does that every year, he'll play well for the national side, get 10 crores in the IPL, then perform like a complete idiot in the IPL. I think it's a cycle. It just continues.
We must enforce that all opinions made here are by the person themselves. We do not take any responsibility for opinions made by others. Okay, Kabir, anything about Australia?
What worked?
Just anything about them generally.
I don't know, man. They look pretty good, don't they? I just want to make a comment on watching Cam Green play. I think he's a big, massive prospect for them in the future. I thought his batting was clean. He smoked the ball. And his bowling, obviously he was bowling a lot of short deliveries. It has a little bit of a way to go, especially against guys like Kohli and sort of the Indian middle order. But I think once he gets that together, he's going to be like a Shane Watson, or what Shane Watson could have been.
I was just telling Noor how much he reminds me of me. 6 foot tall, good-looking guy, bowls fast,
Yeah,
bats
6
in
foot
the
8,
bats in the
6'8",
middle
yeah,
order. It's a bit like me, bro, with my uni.
yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah,
He bowls at 140, averages
only him,
like
he
58.
goes like
That's
30,
pretty
30
good.
kilometers faster than me. That's fine. 30, 40 kilometers. That's not a
You think? All right. Do you think he bowls 110 kilometers an hour?
100. I want 100. I want 100. Come on. Okay.
That's
So I
that's
think also
660
a
miles an
shout
hour.
out, to Josh Hazelwood. I thought he was brilliant. Like everyone underrates him
Yeah.
so much. And he's like the one bowler India doesn't have, who just bowls line and length, sticks it there and like just gets wickets. India doesn't have that. We
And
keep
yet-
trying stupid shit and then we get hit.
He didn't
And
miss
yet
once.
Chennai doesn't bowl them. It's so disappointing.
MS Dhoni, guys. MS Dhoni. He bowls Shardul Thakur. Can you imagine Thakur and Hazelwood bowling together? Oh, what a dream. It looks like a dream to me. Okay. That was the ODI series. Quite a disappointment. Quite a shit show of a series for India.